Brother Maynard, bring up the holy hand grenade. 1, 2, 5.
Please, sir.
3.
Arm yourselves, America. This is Defenders Live.
Hey, here comes the danger up in this club. When we get started, man, we ain't gonna stop. We gonna turn it out till it gets too hot. Everybody sing, hey, tell 'em turn it out till they get no more. Let's get this thing shaking like a disco ball. This is your last warning, I'm gonna see go. I am not afraid of the storm that comes my
Goodness.
Oh, your goodness, what?
That damn chair.
That's true.
That damn chair.
Got you again, son.
It did. Like, well, okay. And so I don't have a ceiling fan in my house, which is really weird because usually I have ceiling fans and
Stuff.
whatnot.
Yeah, air circulation and.
Yeah, so it's a bit warmer in here than it needs to be.
Oh.
If anybody watching on the YouTubes or the Facebooks or anything like that looks and goes, wow, Dylan looks like he is really sweating, it's because it's real.
Because he's really sweating.
I do. I have,
Dylan
like-
doesn't believe in central air.
I do. I have a thing against running the air. I don't
Uh-huh.
I have windows open, and unfortunately it's not circulating like I want it to.
Well, you know, when you do things from the windows to the wall, you're going to have sweat dropping down
my back.
your backside. Yes.
Oh, skeet, 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 skeet.
Oh,
Skeet.
skeet. Oh, what a great show opener. Good night, everybody. Welcome to Defenders Live.
Happy Thursday, skeet, skeet,
Skeet. This is your Dumpster Fire. Here on the Mojo 50 Radio Network. But tonight.
It gets better and better, doesn't it?
Oh,
Like,
it's so
his
good.
openings just get more and more
Oh,
beautiful.
isn't it great?
Mm.
So good. Let me introduce you to some new folks. I want you to meet Snowflake and Safe Space. They're the brand new Marvel superheroes. Yes,
Wait,
this is real.
then no, stop it. This cannot be real.
This is real.
No.
Yes.
Mm-mm.
Uh-huh.
No.
Yeah.
This is a parody. It has to be a parody
Mm-mm.
because you can't.
Nah.
Are you trying to tell me that Marvel has decided that just like the black folks do with the N-word and trying to take it back and giving it power of their own thing, they are taking back the word snowflake and safe space to give it a
It's almost like you know exactly how this is going to go down.
you know, it's weird. This is so stupid. You got
Marvel has rolled out some new superheroes for its upcoming new Warrior series. And one pair of characters in its lineup is generating a lot of buzz.
buzz is not the word I would think of.
A set of twins. And their names are Snowflake and Safe Space. The hashtag
Oh, jeez.
Hashtag Snowflake and Safe Space began trending on Twitter on Wednesday, a day after the Comic Giant unveiled the characters, as fans and observers alike speculate on the motivation behind the moniker once it became clear that the new heroes were not intended to be jokes.
See, they are jokes. There's no way. This is the
It's
moment.
a different type of joke.
Yeah, this is the moment.
Here in the moment with you.
No, with you. This is the moment when those characters got released.
Uh-huh.
That was the moment that
Released.
Marvel then slipped. It's dominating authority on the comic book world. It's very clear at being the best at everything.
Mm-hmm.
And
Are
that
you
was the
saying
moment-
that they slipped themselves a roofie?
Slipped themselves a roofie. They shot themselves in the foot. They've cut their nose off to spite their face. They've ruined it. This, if they push this
Right.
and legit push this.
Push it.
If this is rammed down people's throat, this will be the moment that DC starts to look way better.
Oh, it looks so good.
That
And that's saying a lot.
pissed. Well, I was gonna say, and the Wonder Twins have to be pissed right now.
Activate.
So regale me. What then makes these guys so?
Oh, well, let me tell
Special.
you so much about these things. Actually, I'm just going to read the story to you. Writer Daniel Kibblesmith
Oh God.
explained in YouTube at a video released on Tuesday that the Snowflake and Safe Space were named such because, quote, these are terms that get thrown around on the internet that they don't see as derogatory. To take these words and kind of wear them as a badge of honor. Kibblesmith points out I can't do it, it's a name. Kibbles and Bits points out that Snowflake is non-binary and goes by they them.
Of course.
Of course they them do. It's a she, by the way. Snowflake is a she. Marvel took some heat from people on social media accusing the company of attempting to pander to certain groups. No.
Actually, by looking at the picture,
Black
of
Panther.
they both look rather somewhat
non-gendered.
ambiguous. Yeah.
Except for the one has boobs.
Well, no, it has boobs, but not boobs. Like
It's boobs.
no, you know what it is. You know what that really, if you look at them, what makes them distinct is the fact that they have slimmed up around the hip area, or like the waist and the
A
hip.
little bit,
It
yeah.
kind of makes like the curvature.
Up
But
to the
there's
hip, to
no
the hip, to the
actual-
hip, to the hip.
Yeah, there's no actual boobs. Just like the guy character, which I thought that was going to be the non-binary thing.
Right.
And the outfits. Oh dear God, they both look like they're getting ready to go like, what's that, roller derbying?
Right.
You know, put on the helmets and roller skate and start.
That's
beating the
not a
stuff.
helmet. That's his hair.
But I'm just saying the outfit. It's like they came from a roller derby. Got the matching knee pads and everything.
Yeah.
This is so stupid.
The comic site Superhero Hype reports that the quote relaunched new Warriors lineup sparked fan backlash, quoting several social media users who were less than impressed with the names of the new twins. One tweeted, quote, Look. I'm sure everyone at Marvel has the best intentions, but by God, read the room on naming two black, non-binary characters, Snowflake and Safe Space.
Yeah. Yeah. If you're going to ram this down people's throats, the least you could have done was actually have picked names and characters that were not so blatantly pulled off of a parody.
I mean, you could have gone any way with this, but I mean, you might as well have just done this.
The ambiguously gay duo, the ambiguously gay duo. They are taking on evil, come what may. They are fighting all crimes to save the day. They're extremely close in an ambiguous way. They're ambiguously gay. They're ambiguously gay.
Do you get the point?
Except for they're not gay, because to be ambiguously gay isn't a thing anymore. That's so like yesterday.
Oh.
And
It's
now
so
the
hard
trend-
to say goodbye to yesterday, though.
I know, but let's try. It's so easy. It's all about the non-gender, non-binary, non.
So what you're saying is so easy a caveman could do it?
Mm-hmm. Clearly not. I would. My money would be on the caveman at this point. I'm pretty sure a caveman could do a much better job at this than
Oh, they probably could. They could probably do much better drawings as well.
the kibble and bits here.
Kibble bits. I'm sorry, that guy's name. So you know what? But a side point. You know what I found out recently?
What's that?
That Watson's White chocolate caramel coffee over at APR Coffee is still available.
Oh, you Watson's white chocolate caramel coffee is. It's
It's
been
available at APR Coffee.
It is. It's you don't get the cool the original labeling because of that was for promotional purposes and blah blah blah.
Sure, right.
Honor of, Black History Month and all that.
But Watson's White chocolate caramel is still available.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be there apparently as a staple there until the end of time.
Ah,
So, and we were very thankful for
we are.
William Pendergrass to have been able to push this, because it is well deserved. He need if anybody deserves his own coffee,
Yes,
it's Wilhelm Peterson.
that's true. That is true.
That's and where can you get this coffee again?
Oh, that's AmericanPrideRoasters.com. AmericanPrideRoasters.com, the only place where you can get Wyatt Pittsburgh's very own Watson's White chocolate caramel coffee blend.
I don't
I don't know why it's so funny.
I don't know what we're laughing at either.
I don't know. It's so good. But there is something that's not so funny.
What's that? You mean it's definitely not. It's definitely not. Wilfred Peppercorn.
You were about to say Snatch.
I was.
Yeah, you were.
I almost did. My bad.
I heard it. I heard it there.
That's something that I shouldn't say.
Mm-hmm.
That was gonna be $25 in a jar.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not.
Not today.
Not today, Satan. Not today.
No. Actually, what I was going to say is I'm actually rather disappointed in our political system and how they're deciding to go about things.
Wait, like just now, suddenly you're?
No, I've always been, but I mean, this is worse. It's not great. We've had these conversations about the universal income, that whole deal, and universal basic income, the UBI. And how people want to give free money out to everybody, and how it's really not sustainable even for a short period of time. How it will literally bankrupt our entire economy. All of these things, right?
Yeah, I mean, unless you're trying to get off the dollar entirely and go to a completely new system. Yeah, it's gonna kill it. So
in response to the highly contagious, quote unquote, highly contagious coronavirus and all the rest of it, Republicans have pushed a bill that will not only, pay for all your bills that are asserted to if you prove to be, positive in this disease, virus, but will also push to give every adult in America a minimum $1,000, if not $1,200 per person. They're saying it's a one-time thing, but let me just. I know this. I should have done this earlier, but U.S. population, United States population, 327.2 million. Okay, 327.2 million times $1,000 trillion for a one-time.
It's what?
It's $3 trillion for a one-time push.
Okay. I mean,
that's not just a drop in a bucket.
Oh, I don't know. I mean, all these rich people, they can get it from them.
No, they don't have that much altogether combined.
Sure they do. Sure they do.
No, they don't.
The rich. We take the money from the rich. And...
No, they're talking about just adding it to the deficit.
Oh, because that's better.
Right. They're literally just talking about adding it to the deficit and just be like, all right, your grandkids are going to pay this off. Hope you like your $1,000.
See, the idea that the whole Mincome thing, it doesn't work. They tried it in, what was it, the Netherlands? Sweden?
They tried it there. They also tried it in one state, and I can't remember which state, but it failed within 2 months.
Yeah, so it was probably one of those northeastern states.
Probably.
But yeah, it's a failure. It's always been a failure. It'll always be a failure. It doesn't work. The only way that it works is if you're not dependent on money. That's the only way something like that works. And unfortunately, we're too wrapped up in money. Everything is about money. Just saying.
Yeah.
I don't know why they want to change this. Again, if we change anything right now between what they want to do for climate change and now with this whole issue with literally the world shutting down, there's not a lot. I mean, at this point, you might as well, if you don't have a garden and are not self-sufficient, you might want to consider start getting that way quick.
Probably.
Because if this is what's going to happen over something like this, I mean, we're literally seeing the world ending right now.
Yeah, over something stupid. The world ending is mainly over the media persuasion. It's not much of anything else. Look, all of these viruses that happen, all of them that occur, yes, they're all infectious, they're all viral, they kill a certain amount of the population, and it sucks, and none of us want it to happen, but when it does, it happens. None of these have ever shut down our economy like this before. And all of this is because the last few times that we've had an infectious outbreak of a disease, we haven't been on during an election season like this. We haven't had a media so complicit into getting the elected officials kicked out of office that they will do anything in their power to get that done.
You know, they say you don't let a good tragedy go to waste.
Right.
At all. I mean,
yeah.
They were hoping for this because there's no way that they're going to be able to get anything. The left is going to be able to do anything on their own anyway. They don't have the ability. They don't have, because none of them are actually focused on any one thing.
Right.
Other than honoring promises to people to get what they want.
Mm-hmm.
You're never going to succeed that way. And that's so yay for them.
Yay for them.
Have this wonderful little flu virus thingy that has caused the world to shut down.
Mm-hmm.
And they can turn around and point and go, oh, well, look, it's not being good enough. It's not this. It's not. Shut up.
Shut up.
Shut up.
Screw you.
Huge.
Speaking of getting screwed, Tesla's being shut down.
I saw this.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
It bothers me so.
Does it really?
Well, I say it bothers me. It doesn't it's not a bothersome. It's something that you should be concerned about. Because
the greenest of green people have shut down the greenest of green companies.
Yeah, daggone it. I thought I had it open here too. What the actual heck?
No, that's what happens when you fall asleep.
Shut up. Not today. That's what it was. I didn't click on that. I know what happened. But yeah, so Tesla's got a plant in California. I think it's in San Francisco. The stupid thing's not opening up.
It's in Fremont, California.
Is it Fremont? Okay.
Fremont, yeah.
And basically because of the COVID-19 and the scare, and God knows between the government and the media, everything has to shut down and come to a complete stop so they can just make sure that they have full control over you, the populace.
All of those things.
The Tesla factory that employs thousands of people could be forced to close after an Alameda County on Tuesday night declared that it was a, quote, non-essential business.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
The county's shelter-in-place order.
Ah, so it's non-essential now.
Yeah.
The one thing that was essential for us to have to fund and make sure that everybody gets one is now non-essential.
Well, and here's the thing is, it's not. How it should scare the snot out of people that the government decides what is considered not essential and what isn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The business is it's privately ran, but because of the fact that it's not a pharmacy, it's not a bank, it's not a grocery store, the government has decided it's not important enough to be open and running.
Yeah.
Under the health order, Tesla can maintain, quote, minimum basic operations. According to a tweet from Alameda County Sheriff's Office, those are defined in the order as operating, ensuring security, payroll processing, and employee benefits. So basically, you keep the building safe to protect your stuff so you have the security there. You pay your employees even though they're not working. And you make sure the employees get their benefits. And that's it. Do not manufacture anything.
Right. Make sure that your employees get paid and shut down.
Quote, if Tesla was a hospital, if Tesla was a laundromat, if Tesla was a mechanic shop, we wouldn't be having this conversation.
Tesla, technically, it is a mechanic shop.
Technically, Alameda County spokesperson Sergeant Ray Kelly told San Jose Mercury News. But Tesla makes cars, and that's not essential for us to get through this health crisis.
I'm sorry, Tesla makes cars. That means they're a mechanic shop.
What does
right?
business?
Is that not?
No, you're right. No, I agree with you. But what does a private business
have to do with a government scare?
Yeah,
has absolutely nothing to do with a government scare. What that company does and what their employees decide to do has nothing to do with the government and how it's run.
This should be scaring the snot out of people right now.
That part is what bothers me most about all of this crap. I'm not worried about COVID-19. I'm not scared about all of this crap that's going to happen. Yeah, we're all going to die. Wada, 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 blah, blah, blah. No, we're not.
No, we are.
No, well, we are going to die eventually.
Everybody's dying.
Hey, guess what, guys? Everyone's going to die someday.
Yep.
One day, you will die.
Everybody's timer will run out.
I'm pretty sure that we've said this before. You will die one day. Remember that. With everything you do, you will die one day. But that doesn't mean that the government has to control every bit of your life because you're scared of dying from a disease.
Yeah. The government has no say. And yet, it's California. California has given these people, these elected civil servants, all this power and authority to be able to dictate like that, and that's what it is. It's dictation. They're a dictator.
Well, I mean, California really does know how to party. So.
Now all I can think of are dictators, and it's just
that's your own fault.
I can't help it.
See, that's what the bell does to anybody. That bell does that to everyone.
You can't help it.
You like, wait, how was that
It's like call.
Yeah. I can't believe you got me again.
Daggone it.
You got me again. Drat and double drat. By the way, guys, go check out mojo50.com, mojo50.com. When you do, you can go and donate there. How much are they donating, Dylan?
$25 or more.
$25 or more? What do you get?
You get an official limited edition Rocky Stucci Meatball Army t-shirt.
Yes, you do.
As a way of saying thank you.
Yes. And as Extreme Stealth Jackal said earlier today as she was listening to the replay, Rocky Stucci really is all about the sauce. Full stop.
It is.
Yes. Check him out. Midnight, Monday through Friday, midnight Eastern, here on Mojo 50. We'll be right back right after this. You okay over there?
Yeah.
Okay.
I got a ring light in, and I'm trying to see if it helps any.
Oh, is that why you're asking? Oh, so
Yeah.
yeah.
It's not
Well,
helping any?
yeah,
Yeah.
it's yeah.
Well-
I mean,
'cause
if the ring light was actually positioned in a way to shine on your face, and the rest of the backdrop had a light on it, that'd be better because like your
Well,
face
that's
is
kind of what I'm trying to do.
your face is really shadowed.
Well, it's because of the hat.
Ah, yeah, I know.
Well,
Because you don't want to get a haircut. I know you don't want to get a haircut.
I need a haircut, but we can't do that because you can't be within. You got to do social distancing.
Social distancing, so you can't do a haircut. Cut your own hair, dang it.
I don't have anything to cut my hair with. Hell,
Go-
I don't even have toenail clippers. I figured that out the other day.
Go buy some.
I had to use scissors.
That's not good.
Have
Do
you ever
know-
cut your toenails with scissors?
Yeah, actually.
I have.
Yep.
Yeah,
It's not
I
good.
have to too.
That's what I said. It's not good. Oh, gosh, I'll tell you. It's good times.
Great oldies.
Uh-huh. People are all like, oh, no, this isn't working. This isn't working. This one isn't working. Yes, it is. It's all working. All the technologies are working. I promise you. It's all working. If you don't see something, it's because you didn't see it. But I love you anyway.
Where are we going next? Let's see.
That's a good question. So we've got 3 left. You want to go overseas? What do you want to do?
I didn't know you actually wanted to make that a story.
Yeah, dude. Come on.
Then,
That'll be filler. That'll be filler. That'll be filler. So that'll be in between. All right. We're coming back
Alright.
here.
I think it's time we blow this scene. Get everybody in the stuff together. Okay, 3, 2, 1, let's jam.
It's the Maraca Shake. Is what this is. The
Is
Maraca
that what
Shake.
that is?
Yeah, that's what that is.
That's not what it looked like.
It's the Maraca Shaker. You know?
Nope, that's not what it looks like.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Please stop, or I'm going to talk to your wife. Defenders Live, Mojo 50. Go to doaeshow.com. That is our website. Check out all the archives and everything going on that we have over there. Pick up some, you can get you t-shirts or the official home of the Jackhole Nation gear. If you want the Jackhole Nation stuff, it's over there.
Mm-hmm.
No, I'm not saying. I'm just saying there might
Will
be
be.
might be
Will
some new
be.
things coming
Will be.
soon.
To a theater near you.
Well, to the website.
Yeah.
But yeah, so you might want to keep an eye on that. And if you would like to be part of the show as we attempt to engage with you and the audience and everything else, make sure you drop us a line. You can send
Yes.
us a tweet or a MeWe
Facebooks. Or...
statement or on Facebooks or comment. We try to catch those as well, if not near as easily because they're spread out over all kinds of groups and stuff, but we still try our best. But go to DOAE Show on all the social medias at DOAE Show.
Mm-hmm.
Use hashtag arm yourselves.
Speaking of, one over from Facebook, David Gans. Yes, everybody's going to die, but you guys are superheroes, and your average lifespan for a defender is 300 years. Just because I look like I'm 5 doesn't mean I'm actually 5.
So it's like a cross between like Highlander and the Sith.
There can be only 2.
There can only be 2, and we live forever until our heads get cut off. Is that what?
Yes, that's how this works. Yeah. Mhm.
Okay.
We're good.
I don't know how I feel about that, but okay. I don't
well,
know. If I-
here we are. Born to be kings.
Oh, I was gonna say here we are again.
We're the princes of the universe.
No, you did that one the other day.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
It's been at least a month.
No,
Yeah.
I thought I was gonna do. Here I am again on my own.
So something
Anyway.
else that really bothers me, and this is, I don't know how this came about or why these people are talking about this, but Quincy Institute scholar laments the fact that there is a lack of blood, quote unquote, in Israel amid the corona outbreak.
Why? All right. Let me just back up for a second here.
Uh-huh.
Coronavirus. If you die from it,
Yeah.
To my understandings and some of the stories and things I've talked to from medical people and
Talked
whatnot,
about, yeah.
or people attached to the medical area or whatever,
Attached. Mhm.
there is no blood involved.
No, there's no blood involved.
Basically, it's similar to like the pneumonias where your lungs fill up with fluids, and basically you drown. That's kind of how it goes.
Yes.
It's just
That's just the way they say it goes.
yeah. It's a good cross between pneumonia and the flu. Or,
Right,
you know,
right.
like if they had a love child, it would be the coronavirus.
Mm-hmm.
There is no blood involved, so why would you be upset that you're missing blood from? But
Well, see, the managing director of the research and policies of the Quincy Institute of Responsible Statecraft, Responsible Statecraft, appeared to celebrate the draconian measures employed by the Israeli government to stop the spread of the coronavirus. Then she argued that whatever discomfort they impose on the Israeli citizens, they are not enough to compensate for the suffering Israel has inflicted on its Palestinian neighbors. Quote,
oh my God,
such a tiny taste. Missing a tablespoon of blood. Sarah Lee Whitston wrote in a now deleted tweet. Whitston was responding to a tweet from the Israeli-American journalist Marif Zonziv, who wrote, quote, 6 million Jewish Israelis will now get a taste of what around the same number of Palestinians living under occupation have experienced over half a century. End quote. She was referring to the tactics now being embraced by the Israeli government to reduce the transmission of coronavirus, including anti-terrorism measures like cell phone tracking of the infected individuals.
Look. There is no such thing as Palestine. It doesn't exist. It's not real.
Right. It's not here.
Yeah.
It is no more. It has ceased to be.
No, it has never been. You are making this up. It's exactly what it is.
Tomfoolery.
The history, and we've gone over the history. I know that if you've listened to other shows and other networks, you've heard the history. There's no such thing as Palestine.
Right. It's a made up thing.
The what is going on there with the Palestinians and air quote Palestinians and the Israelis is about the same thing as what's kind of going on with the corona here.
Yeah.
The governments, the media, and not Israel, but the government, the media of everything around that have sensationalized all this stuff, have manipulated things, have gotten things to a point to convince people of lies.
Mm-hmm.
That, oh, these poor people, they just want to go home, and they're just being so mistreated. They're living in a swamp, and they have no tents, and they have one camel, and they got one leg, and it just kind of drags across the desert. They can't do that.
It doesn't even spit at you anymore.
He's so dehydrated he can't even spit. The fact that people have such a disdain for Israel and try to sidle up to these Palestinian people is ridiculous.
Yes.
It's not like Israel at one point didn't try to go, okay, let's work on this. Let's make this. They have been trying to apply for peace forever. Let's have the two nation states or whatever.
Right.
Word it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't want to do it. Nobody
Right.
wants to do it. It has to be, oh, well, no, Israel has to be gone.
Right.
Well, if somebody's offering peace
and the
and
other
you choose
person
not to
says
take it,
no.
yeah, then you can't be mad at the person who offered peace
Right.
for not giving in.
Right.
It's so stupid. I hate people like this.
It's like, okay, we're America, right?
Well,
We're in America, right?
Yeah.
Okay. America. We have giant bombs.
Mm-hmm.
We have giant deadly bombs.
Mm-hmm.
We say, hi, I'm America. Let's sign a peace treaty. You say, no, we're going to destroy you. We say that's not a good idea.
We have. big
How
bombs.
about we sign a peace treaty? We have the big bombs.
Let's work this out, y'all.
We don't want to use the big bombs. Please don't make us use the big bombs. We want to work this out. And they say, charge, we're going to kill you all, kamikaze style. And then we use the big bombs.
And
And then they stop.
Uh-huh.
And then they stop.
Yep.
Who's the bad guy?
That would be the ones who did the attacking in the first place.
Right. We say, no, don't hurt us. We don't want to be fought with. We don't want to be touched. Leave us alone. We don't want to be a part of this. Please leave us alone.
Mm-hmm.
And then you decide to just bomb our crap.
I don't know. It just sounds like a euphemism.
It does. It does.
It fascinates me that these people can say this kind of stuff and it's okay.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I don't know. It's funny though. You know it isn't funny?
Her the lady's response to the deleted tweet.
Yeah.
Quote,
that is funny.
erase tweet responding to one comparing experience of Israelis under lockdown to Palestinians under decades of lockdown.
Decades of lockdown.
Yes.
You're not even in the freaking country.
Yeah. My point was that the PAL experience includes violence. Should have emphasized I abhor all violence.
No, you don't.
Didn't come out right, so now gone to prevent.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, what the hell? Didn't come out right, so now gone to prevent misinterpretation.
Going to.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Now
like-
going to.
Yeah, but no, it says gone. It's,
Yeah, now gone to.
But somebody doesn't know how to type.
No, they don't.
Well, and again,
Talk to text.
yeah, probably
Uh-huh.
quit using Siri.
Yeah, stop using Siri. She doesn't like the abuse.
Nope. And the funny part about it is if you look at this tweet, she's verified. She's got the little blue check mark.
Verified.
How is it that you can talk this kind of stuff and still be allowed to be on there, but there are people who have said much less
And gotten destroyed.
have been completely banned forever?
Yeah, banished.
But there's no double standard.
No. No, sir. Come on.
No, what
Come
am I supposed to-
on.
No such thing. Pro-Israel advocates were not placated by her reversal, however. Rabbi Abraham Cooper,
No.
Associate Dean
No.
of the Simon Wiesenthal Center,
Abbott.
which combats anti-Semitism, called on the Quincy Institute to denounce her statement. Quote, with all of the accusations of bias swirling around the Quincy Institute, will they back or bash her vicious anti-Semitism, end quote.
Maybe they just let her go.
That would be the smarter thing to do, I think.
Mm-hmm. When somebody acts out like this, reacts in such a negative way, destroys their reputation, and makes you and your company look terrible. One of the best things you can do is drop them.
That is the smarter thing to do for sure.
Yes. Now, more than likely, what they're going to do is they're just going to carry on.
Yep.
My
They're gonna
wayward
hope that-
son.
Yeah. Hope it fades away into nothingness, and they'll move her, into the library or something, and be like, "Here, put these books away and shut the hell up."
Please.
Because we can only protect you for so long. And she will say, okay, and she will fade away.
And then she will say something else stupid.
Oh, no. She probably won't. I don't think they will. Usually when something like this happens, most folks tend to disappear altogether, but there's no punishment. There's no actual consequences for their actions. They just kind of, I'm sorry, and you guys have to understand it. And then they drift off into oblivion.
Nothingness. They're just gone.
Mm-hmm.
They will be completely anonymous. What is sad, though, and what is always upsetting, is trying to fit a one-legged camel into a cat cooler. It's never an easy task.
No, it's not. But
I mean, with a 3-body cooler, though, it makes it a little bit less difficult.
having only the one leg makes it very easy.
Yeah, you just break it and fold it in. That's why it's sad, because you have to get rid of its last leg.
Well, his last leg was never useful anyway.
That's right. Well, it was on it though.
Well, yeah, but I mean, how much work can you get done with a 3-legged camel?
I don't know, but I do know. You mean a 1-legged camel?
A 3-leg. I'm thinking of a joke.
Yeah, don't.
The
Don't.
Come on, man.
Don't do it.
But
But
it's
you know,
great.
there is a lot of work that you can get done with a cat cooler.
What do you call a 3-humped camel?
What? Pregnant. Mm-hmm. You see, cat coolers are rugged.
They are rugged.
They also keep your ice cold for up to 7 days.
Yeah, that's because they're rugged.
Mm-hmm. They're made in the United States.
That's what makes them rugged.
Fully customizable.
Fully?
Fully.
100%?
90%.
Well, why not 100%?
Well, technically, they are fully 100% customizable because you can choose multiple colors, and you can also design the top however you want.
But wait, there's more.
There is more. If you go to catcoolers.com, catcoolers.com, you can use my name, Steven, and you can get 10% off when you purchase any cat cooler product. Go to catcoolers.com, catcoolers.com, use my name, Steven, get 10% off. And don't forget, all cat coolers come with a lifetime warranty. It's very nice.
Oh. Tekaru, thank you for that.
Take me down to the Wuhan city where the bets on food and the healthcare shitty.
Take me home.
Yeah. Wow, I literally just read that for the first time to get that done. That was pretty good. Nicely done.
The last leg is what broke the camel's back.
It
Thank
is.
you,
I
Kevin
thought that was the
Hutchinson.
straw. Pretty sure that was straw, but whatever. Not a big deal.
3 humps are better than 1, unless they're on the same camel. Hey,
Oh.
Oh, it's so good.
Oh, gosh. So Japan.
Aha. Tell me about Japan. I love Japan.
I do too. Japan's Toei has launched a YouTube channel, and it's the best.
The best.
The best.
The best a man can get.
The best.
It is ma'am.
It's ma'am.
It is the best YouTube channel for all of your classic tokusatsu shows. By that we mean shows like National Kid, Captain Ultra, Yokai Begyochi, the Super Sentai series Goringer, Jakt, Message from Space, the 70s Metal Hero series Space Cop Gavin, and from the 80s, Poitrin and Shanzirion.
Not Space Cop Gavin.
Space Cop Gavin! As well as 1990s robot anime series and all the rest of it, such as Voltes V.
Wow.
I love this.
Yeah, you do.
I love this so much.
This is kind of your thing.
It
I
is.
mean, I've watched and dabbled in the animes for a
Look,
while.
dude,
but there's
this isn't even anime half
I
of
was gonna
this.
say there's certain
Like this is live action, like before Power Rangers.
So this is where Power Rangers got its kind of
Like, I'm sorry, there's a character that looks like a giant poop emoji with arms and legs, and he's fighting, and that's hilarious to me. We have a fighting poop emoji over in Japan. I don't know what's better.
I you got me.
I mean, come on.
Fighting poop emoji.
Fighting poop emojis. It's amazing. And it's live action. It's so good. It is so good.
Just saying. That's
See, the Japanese word tokusatsu literally translates into special effects as a Japanese genre. It refers to a style of live action content that makes heavy use of miniatures, costume effects, and many common techniques and simulations having actors play as giant monsters wearing a costume suit and like Godzilla back in the day. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I love it.
Rocky over on MeWe is actually impressed with your pronunciations
Thank you.
of the Japanese.
Oh, the Japanese. I like the Japanese.
Mama Lee, Kung Poop Fighter.
Everybody was kung fu fighting. That was the grunt. But I love it. I love it so much. I don't know why. I just love it.
Have you tried watching it yet?
No, and that's why. I'm sure I love it just because of the fact that I haven't seen it.
You're going to.
I love the idea of this. This is probably terrible, but I love the idea of this.
Why?
It's just so great. It's some stupid crap from the 60s on to the 90s. Stuff that made Power Rangers like that this is like all the everything prior to the Power Rangers from Japan. And I keep on using that as a reference because that is the most Americanized reference that you have to this sort of thing.
To get an idea of what this is all about.
Yes.
So if you've ever watched the Power Rangers as a kid, or even as an adult,
yes.
You know, the exaggerated, they're in costumes, and you hear the dialogue, and their head would turn around and move, and it would be like this, and all.
And when they punched, it would automatically go.
Yeah. Yeah. Every single time.
So
And
great.
Mediocre martial arts at best. Some cases. I mean, it wasn't bad, but I mean, a lot.
It could have been so much better.
Yeah, and then you just fight, and then there's just usually it always went the same way. Towards the end, the creature would somehow get cast under some kind of a spell to make it grow,
Make it huge.
and then that's when it was time to pull out, you know,
The Zord,
the robots, and the robots would come, and it would turn into one big robot, and the robot would kick tail, and
done.
yeah, everybody would be all happy and thankful. The town would be completely destroyed because of the alien creature thingy and
The giant robot and.
Yeah,
But
it
everybody's
choked everything
happy.
up, but nobody would be mad at the robot
Nope, nobody's mad at the robot.
at all.
By the way, how did you say robot?
The robot.
Why?
I don't know. I try to remember the show.
It's
because on the old TV show, the Futurama.
Yeah.
The little crab guy, the doctor. What the hell is his name?
I don't know.
So Zoidberg.
Oh.
He would turn around. He always said robot. And it
Stuck with you.
It does. It makes me giggle, and I like to say it. It's actually a robot, but
We know.
I like to say robot
Because it sticks.
as an homage
To Zoidberg.
to Zoidberg.
Everybody's like, spill it out, Dylan. Jeez.
I know, right? There's an O in there, you dumbass. I know there is, but I
No,
say-
they're like, Zoidberg. It's Zoidberg. Zoidberg.
yes, I know. You learn early. When it comes to the jackholes in this audience, you have to really make sure and try and think about things before you open your mouth, because the moment that you hesitate, everybody's just all on top of you, and you're like, "Hey, it's this," and I'm like, "I know,
I know. I had a brain fart. All right, jeez.
Give me a moment. I'm not a complete moron. I'm only a partial one."
It takes a minute. All right, takes a minute to catch it.
Transitioning.
Yeah, that's right.
I identify as smart.
Mm-hmm.
I identify as the smart man.
I am smart.
I'm not dumb. Fredo it.
I can handle
Oh.
things. I'm smart. Not like everybody says. Like dumb. I'm smart, and I want respect.
Yes, I want respect. And you know who else is apparently asking for respect?
Who's that?
The prosperity gospel preacher Paula White. You're not even going to ask why? You're just going to kind of leave it dead there? Or confused? She White, who heads the White House, quote, faith and opportunity.
You've said
initiative.
white too many times now.
Well, she is white, which is
No,
ironic.
You've said white too many times.
Well, okay. Pigmentally challenged.
Paula pigmentally challenged. I like that. Let's keep that.
I mean, if we have Waldorf pomegranate on the network, then why can't we have
Paula
pigmentally
pigmentally challenged. Continue.
Anyway, she heads the White House Faith and Opportunity Initiative program. It is prominent with the prosperity gospel, a teaching that espouses that God promises to reward those who are faithful with health and wealth and general success. Bullshit. Excuse me. Damn corona.
Sorry. Oh, gosh. Ugh.
Anyway, on Tuesday, she held a prayer meeting and teaching time live on her Facebook page intended to offer hope during the virus outbreak and teaching on the subject of prayer.
On prayer.
Near the end of the session, she urged her viewers to support her ministry, which she described as a, quote, hospital for those who are soul sick, end quote.
I'm sorry. What?
Soul sick.
You described your ministry?
As a hospital for those who are soul sick.
As those who are soul sick.
Soul sick and soul sick. Gotta get your soul sick. Hey, sick. Okay. Churches do so much, White said.
Pigmentally challenged said.
Yes, sorry. Pigmentally challenged. Not just for a humanitarian standpoint, but the greatest things that we do is bring spiritual truths to the transformed. What we do as ministers for the group or for the gospel is so vitally important because every single day we're the hospital to the sick.
You know what I find funny?
Uh-huh.
The voice that you're using pretty much is like spot on accent.
I know.
And that's really sad to me because it's like so many of these type of people are exactly that accent.
No.
It's like, how did you choose? Did you choose that? Like, did that become upon you? Like, what's going on? I mean,
I think once you kind of espouse that kind of mantra and that lifestyle, and
it just becomes you.
It is. You get a kit. What happens is you get a kit in the mail.
How to speak Southern, and
one of the things that you get in that kit is the ability to have that deep Southern accent, even if you're from upstate New York. Quote, not necessarily the physical sick, though we are here also to help take care of that. Many churches have health centers, etc. But we are hospitals for those who are soul sick. Those who are spiritually sick, because we bring forth the word of God and we bring the truth that gets deep down in your soul in the way that you think and feel about things. Maybe you'd like to sow a $91 seed. And that's just putting your faith with Psalms 91. Or maybe $9. Or whatever God tells you to do. If you want to be a blessing to the Paula Pigmentally Challenged Ministry or City of Destiny, we would love for you to help us.
Stop.
We would love for you
to
stand church. Don't forget.
Time out.
Now's not the time to abandon your covenant with God. It is time that you go deeper. Stand with your pastor.
The City of Destiny.
Yeah, I know. She's a white, blonde-headed lady talking about
the City of Destiny.
If that doesn't send up a red flag
or
to
3
a bunch of people
or
for
20
a myriad of reasons, yes,
75 red flags have gone off. Or 91 red flags have gone off.
All for Psalms 91. Yeah, we got
all
it.
for Psalms 91. Or maybe 9.
Pigmentally Challenged took her leave from her church, New Destiny Christian Center in Orlando, Florida, to serve as a spiritual advisor to the president in May of 2019. In her current role, she still operates as head of the Paula Pigmentally Challenged Ministries.
I'm sorry that our president chose this person.
He doesn't know no better.
It's true. He really doesn't.
That's fine.
It is. It'll be okay. It'll be okay, folks. It'll be okay. But between now and then, let's get back to the bell count. How about it?
Good evening, Mojo 50. I'm Leprechaun, and here with the bell count grade for the day. Thursday, March 19th, 2020. Today we had 1 missed innuendo bell, 7 actual bells, 1 horn, one rum shot, giving us a C- for the day. Peace out and good night, boys.
We're out for one day, and they only get 7 bells.
We're slipping, guys. I mean, I know we carried the network, but holy crap.
Jeez, bell counts, bro. Bell counts. Gains, bro.
Bell
Anyway.
counts, boys.
That's right. This is Benefit Live, Mojo 50 Radio. Follow us. Check us out. Mojo 50, DOA Show. Talk to you tomorrow night. Later.
Bye, y'all.
That was wonderful.
Bravo!
I loved that.
Oh, it was great.
Well, it was pretty good.
Well, it wasn't bad.
Well, there were parts of it that weren't very good.
It could have been a lot better.
I didn't really like it.
It was pretty terrible.
It was bad.
It was awful.
It was terrible.
Get him away!
Hey, boo!
Boo! Boo!